AVC, Gary's Vinyl Dungeon here, giving you an update on everything I've bought since the last video. Went crazy again, as usual. But something that I had here to show from my last video, and I forgot to show it, was the George Harrison album, All Things Must Pass. Now, I opted with the 3 CD set and the 5 album set, and I'm pleased with it. I think that was the best bargain. I don't, some of these things I buy because it's got all these extra, rehearsal things going on, and demos and all this stuff, and I never listen to them. I listen to them one time and usually put it away, and that's the end of it. So I went with being able to get, the CD and the vinyl, and instead of opting for the big one. Another thing, this is the original 1970 UK version, and I played them, and there's slight differences. I think the vocals are a little bit more forward in the new release, but nothing. I don't think it was nothing too dramatic. I mean, some people, maybe my ears are different. Of course, my ears are old, but I didn't see that much difference. And this, of course, is the 2001, I believe this one came out. I think that's when it was. It was early 2000s. But that's the one George had his hand in. Let me get started here. I bought the Black Sabbath box set. And this is, Technical Ecstasy Super Deluxe box. It's got it's got a nice book in it, man. It really does. Sometimes I get the book and I say, man, it's kind of lame. But this one and a lot of the other Bob Dylan albums I got, they have a really nice books in them and story behind it. Which I read the story more than I do look at the pictures. But on the new Let It Be release, I just opted for a single album. Comes from a big boy cat, big Scooter. Me, you gotta love it sometimes. Come here, bud. Me and him, the only male in the house. But yeah, here's the new Let It Be release. But again, I didn't feel the need. That's not my favorite Beatles album anyway, so I wasn't going to go out. And another reason I did that is because I bought all these Bob Dylan bootlegs series. But this is the best of Blue Oyster Cult. It's got a great sound to it. Good album. Highly recommend it if you're a Blue Oyster Cult fan. Some of these you buy sometimes, Lizzy Greatest Hits, and they sound terrible. But that one sounds pretty good. Here's the new Alice Cooper album, Detroit Stories. This is pretty good. I was shocked, really. He did a good job, and it sounds real good, and I was happy with it. I'm going through these fast because, again, I got a lot of stuff. I hate when I take too long. Okay, here's the new Pink Floyd, Momentary Lapse of Reason. Good sounding album. This is one to get, Pink Floyd fans. Really sounds good. Of course, you keep getting all these remastered things, and these record companies know how to draw us in, I tell you. Here's Thin Lizzy Greatest Hits. I'm starting to get, having space issues. I actually had to go out and buy a new 2-cabinet thing there to add on because it just didn't have room for everything. I don't like records to be in there real tight, but I got this instead of trying to find. You can't ever find Thin Lizzy older albums where I'm at right here. There's just none. They don't stay in these record stores long. A lot of groups. Here's another. This is one of my second best Neil Young album. This thing sounds, the sound quality is incredible. And it's got a lot of great songs on it, man. You know, it's a live album, and this is Neil at his best. Sitting up on stage with a acoustic guitar, playing a piano. This, you know, in my opinion, that's when he does his best work. Okay, now here's three. I forgot. I bought these so long ago. I'm trying to figure it out. This is a live album here, Blue Oyster call. And this is live at Rock of Ages Festival, July 30th, 2016. Great album, man. I buy these things sometimes out of a whim, but they really do, they sound great. This is iHeartRadio Theater, New York City, 2012. Of course, live. It sounds good too. And this is called, I don't know. I don't think it is got a name. It's just iHeartRadio Theater. This is, I think this is their newest one, I believe. Blue Oyster Cult. I looked all this stuff up when I followed them, but I forget. I think that's what that one is. My memory just ain't like it used to be. Now the next thing I'm going to show you, these are all Bob Dylan, the Bootleg series. This is the most recent one here. This is Springtime in New York. Right here. And it's a double album. Good album. You know, of course, I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. I got about 13, I think, Mo5 editions of his albums. I'm going to take these out of the cover so they're so shiny. This is Traveling Through, featuring Johnny Cash. This is Bootleg series, volume 15. This is 67 to 69. And got a lot of good songs on it. This is a 3 LP set. And sounds really good. Happy I got it. So, okay, this is more Blood, More Tracks. This is the Bootleg series 14. Of course, this is off that out. This is takes from that album. I guess live. Let me see. Yeah, it's 2 LP set. Columbia Records. Another good album. Yeah, Bob Dylan, Trouble No More. I should have looked this over and thought about this stuff a little bit more. Apologize. Now, this is let's see, I think this is a 5 album. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 album and a book. Whoop. And this one is Bootleg Series 13, 79 through 81. And like I said, some of these, the books in them are really nice, especially the Bob Dylan ones. They got stories, not just pictures, but there's a whole thing about what was going on in his life during the albums that's about, and it's pretty good. It's even talked about when he did the religious albums, or that he had. I think there was 3 of them. But he had somebody threw a cross up on stage, and he picked it up and put it in his pocket. And then I think somewhere along the line he pulled it back out again, and then it kind of hit him, about religion. So that's how that started. Now this one here, Bob Dylan, Bootleg Series 12. This is 65, 66, Best of the Cutting Edge. This actually has 4 albums, a book, and 2 CDs. I'm not going to pull all these out of there. They're too much time to pull them all out. This next one is Bob Dylan Live, 1975, the Rolling Thunder Review. And this is the Bootleg Series 5. Another good album. This is five record. No, four. I'm sorry. Yeah. More. Let's see. This is Bob Dylan Bootleg Series, Volume 1 through 3. Rare and unreleased from 61 to 1990. It's a good album. This is a 5 album. A lot of great songs on here. List of songs on the back, but you'll never be able to see them. But yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention, I bought a Vincent phono preamp. It's a little box. It comes in 2 boxes, side by side, and one of them you plug the power into, and then low voltage goes around on a cable and goes to the other box, and it's supposed to cut down on any kind of electrical interference coming through to your phono box. Now, I got that one, and I got the Parasound. The Parasound cost more than that one did. Or no, the other way around. The Vincent cost more than the Parasound, but the Parasound still sounds better than that one. So you don't always get what you pay for. I got another one coming. I bought the Shit Manny, and I think that's supposed to be here Monday. Just trying out different things. I've listened to so many videos on YouTube about how good the Shit Manny is, that it was as good as $800-900 phono preamp. So I figured I'd try it. You know, it was only one. I think total it was $149. So that's still not. It's not bad. And a while back, when I changed out my amp from the Pioneer, I thought the amp went out. Now it still might be the amp, but I plugged it in the back of my basement on a bench I got back there. I was going to work on it and see what was going on. And I hooked that up to 2 sets of speakers. It's got A and B, because I want to kind of see, I wanted to duplicate what I had out here. And it was playing fine. I'm not sure if it just did it when it was heated, you know, it heated up, or if it was actually something wrong with it. But I'm going to turn it on and play it for a while back there before I even think about moving out of here. I actually like this amp. This is the Yamaha 803, I believe. And it's got so many features on it. You know, the streaming, you can play it off my phone. I can play it off my computer. It is a very versatile receiver. And of course the new turntable. I need to slow down. We're about ready to get my granddaughter a car. I did every one of my grandchildren. This will be the last one, but just get her something used. I got the boy something used, and I don't think he had it 6 months, and he totaled it. But that's why you buy something not so expensive. Because I work with guys that used to go out and buy their kids like almost brand new cars, like 2 and 3 years old. I said, man, that was a mistake. I said, first of all, you get something that you don't need to have insurance on the car for, so it's cheaper on them. And second of all, they're going to wreck it. I have never heard of anybody have a kid, except my oldest granddaughter. She didn't wreck hers, but they always wind up wrecking them. You know, they get in there with a couple of kids and get distracted, or they're messing with their phone or something. But I went through a few cars, and my sons went through a lot of cars. Especially my youngest. It seemed like I was buying him a car every year. But that's about it. It's all I got. Just want to give you a little update. I didn't want to wait until it got to be 100 albums sitting here, because I have been buying a lot of albums. As a matter of fact, I got some coming. I don't even remember. I get memory so bad I forget what I actually bought. Oh well, that's the way it goes. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving coming up, because I don't think I'll be making another video between now and then. Another thing I wanted to say. I'm having a really bad time with my knees and my back and both hips. Arthritis is just tearing me up. Plus, it's occupational. I used to climb telephone poles. And my back's really bad right now. I've been having to take a lot of pain pills because of it. And the knees are shot. I mean, just really shot. But I'm getting ready to try to get on pain management medicine instead of, I can't get them all operated on. It's, you know, 5 things. Plus your back, you never know. They get in there with your back. And I know 3 or 4 people, friends of mine, that they operated on them, and they were worse off than before they started. Because what happens is scar tissue grows back where they go in there, and then the scar tissue actually puts pressure on the nerve. Happened to my father, happened to a friend of mine that lays block. So you don't know what you're getting when you get operated on, you know. I went to a pain management. I'll just tell you a quick story before I get off here. I went to a pain management place. I asked my guy, which was an orthopedic surgeon, to send me to a pain management. I'm tired of dealing with all these. I've been getting my hips, my knees, and my back shot up for years, and I'm just tired of doing it. That just puts a patch on it. So he sent me to a pain management clinic. So I go in there, and of course he wants to send me for all these tests. I said, I just had all these tests. He said, well, I got to send you for these tests. What they're doing is just milking the damn system. It aggravates the heck out of me. But I said, well, give me something for pain until, because he gave me a appointment a month out. And he says, I don't write prescriptions. I went in there for pain management now. If they can't give you something for your pain, what are you doing there? You know, it's like, you wonder, man, you know, what goes on. But sometimes you feel like you're just sitting there and you're a milk cow they see you got good insurance, man, and they just milk the system dry. Same way with my knee doctor, you know, he didn't want to operate on nothing. He just would rather shoot me up, because I seen the bill from the last time I got shot up was $6,000. Now, why would you get rid of that milk cow? But no, I don't want to complain here, but just telling you a little story there about the medical system in this country. I told him, I said, man, I feel like I'm in a third world country here anymore. You know, you leave messages for doctors, they never call you back. It's incredible. And that's a heart doctor. I left a message for a heart doctor, never did call me. Funny as heck. But let's see, that's it. I'm actually going to close down now. Okay, bye-bye.